How's it going, guys? My name is RighteousNicky and welcome to a Grandmaster game, I guess. This is the last Overmind game I'm going to be showing you from the old games from the last season. Besides that montage that I promised you that I'm going to make from all the previous games that I haven't reviewed yet, to bind them into one big highlight video. I haven't had the time for that, but this is the last commentary video that I'm going to be showing you, and this is probably the best game I had in my time in Grandmaster. This game is a perfect display of how you can trust your teammates and basically how to react when your teammates are reacting, and just having trust. This is the main core word that I want to use here. So I'm going to be playing on Blackheart's Bay. Bans are going to be Zoo and Ragnaros, two pretty solid picks in general, especially Zoo for this map. Our team is going to go for Sylvana. Sylvana is a pretty interesting first pick. I wouldn't say it's the best pick for this map, but yeah. They're going to go for Medivh and ATC. Now, this guy Evok, he knows that I play a lot of Sonya on this rank, and Medivh has been a thing that actually counters me as a Sonya quite a lot because the portal doesn't allow me to have that value of leap in general. But that's not going to scare me, so I'm going to write here that I'm not good, that good of a main tank. And Grubby, I actually played a lot of Grubby. This is, by the way, the game after the Nova game. I played a lot of Grubby, with Grubby, sniping him, and he knows that I'm a pretty decent Sonya player with the leap. So he's imagining in his mind that he's actually going to go Johanna with Falling Sword, and we're going to have a very hard engage combo, as well as the Illidan with the Hunt, though later in the game Illidan actually didn't choose the Hunt, but that isn't really necessary. Metamorphosis also worked pretty great. Follow-up bans are going to be Tasdar and Malfurion. Tasdar, of course, for the Illidan is going to be pretty strong. I could have went Tasdar if they didn't ban that. Malfurion, so we can stop them from heavy counter-engaging us with the Silence. So now I'm really considering the Sonya pick here because I played a couple of games with Sonya versus Medivh, and I know that Medivh kinda counters me. Not only with the portal, allowing enemies to escape from my rage, but also if he picks the Polymorph, it's pretty annoying as well as a Sonya. They're going to go 0-2 and Vala. That looks pretty decent, to be honest, but doesn't seem like 0-2 is going to have anyone to combo with, so that's a bit unfortunate for them. I guess 0-2 is pretty good versus Sylvanas and Illidan, but yeah. So I'm going to go Sonya here. I'm going to go Sonya with the leap. This was the one thing I used to climb to Grandmaster, and I actually had 63% win rate from Hotswalks, I noticed at the end of the season with Sonya. So I was doing pretty good with the hero, so it's my comfortable pick, and you're going to see now some of the cool moments with Sonya. I'm going to what? Sylvana's camps. I mean, if you want to. So yeah, Illidan is much better for camps than Sylvanas in my opinion. To be honest, generally in our team I feel like Sylvanas is probably a weak link, though the arrow is actually pretty strong to have as a tool, the Silence arrow. So we're going to see about that. They're going to go Brightwing, which is pretty normal. Brightwing is a pretty good counter to Illidan and me, and some extra global presence from just Brightwing and ATC is just pretty strong. By the way, you saw some of the icons there. I actually did manage to get to Grandmaster rank 90 last season. That was my highest, and of course I'm going to be trying to go higher this season. Unfortunately, I had some very unlucky matches, by the way, at the start of this season. I have a lot of trolls in my matches in Diamond, which is pretty. I was expecting people to be a bit more not so bad in Diamond, to be honest, because I stayed in Diamond for a lot of seasons, and I don't remember it being so bad, to be honest. I finished my placement matches, I think 5-5, and probably 4 of those games from the 5 losses were just throws. People just picking stuff in the draft that shouldn't have been picked when it comes to counters and stuff. So we're going to go fight on the bottom here because we do have a Sylvanas. It's going to be not very successful. Their team were waiting for us. So that's going to be that. Timeless is going pretty deep with Illidan. Their polymorph. Oh, he's going to die. I'm actually going to follow up with some Whirlwind there to trade some damage. Rhaegar is doing some very nice damage on the Vala, but we cannot really go that deep because the Medivh portal is allowing them to kite us a bit better. So yeah, Timeless. Grubby has spoken in some of the previous games that Timeless is a pretty good Illidan player, but sometimes he overextends, and that actually isn't a bad thing. But the way he overextends is by having trust in his teammates. I actually also play Illidan myself in this mindset, and most of the time, especially in Diamond, my team doesn't react properly to my engages. So yeah, we can work with his Illidan in that way. I'm used to that team play. We're going to have a Rhaegar dead though. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot myself here. Yeah, I'm going to die here. Yeah, this early game isn't going very good for us. The polymorph is definitely pretty strong, and the Medivh PO and the shield is allowing them to survive pretty nicely there. Johanna is being able to soak the mid and top lane pretty successfully there. And by the way, I went for the Shot of Fury. I cannot tell you a good reason why I went for this talent. Generally with Sonya, I feel more comfortable having bigger rage cap and the ability to have rage most of the time full, my rage to be full. So I can use heal on the level 7 talent, and as well having enough rage to use my Whirlwind constantly. That's why I usually go for Shot of Fury. Though the block is pretty good versus their team as well. Generally I don't pick block if they have a Lucio or a Tassadar or a Tychus, because they can remove the stacks of the block pretty easily, as well as a Zarya. But generally versus their team, block would have been alright as well. But I felt like I wanted the Fury for this game in particular. I went for the Whirlwind upgrade on level 4. It removes roots. They actually don't have roots. I generally pick it mainly for the 1 second cooldown reduction because I like using Whirlwind as much as possible. Yeah, they actually don't have any roots. They have Swallows. 0-2 Swall could kinda slow me down, and that's basically it, to be honest. Our team though is going to get caught off there pretty badly again. We did manage to secure the bottom fort, which is pretty cool siege wise, but generally we've been having a lot of deaths. They have the gold control at the moment, and level is pretty equal, so I mean the fort was a pretty nice win for us here. Now Medivh has vision on us, and yep, they're going to engage with us with Brightwing, and I'm just going to die. That was a very sneaky Medivh there, and I couldn't react in time there, so I'm dead. Oh well. So on level 7 with Sonya, you want, especially if you go for the Shot of Fury talent, you will want to go for the Ferocious Healing. And generally whenever I feel like I want to get the healing talent, I generally take the Shot of Fury. That's how I choose the level 1 talent, by the way. If I feel like in this particular game I'm going to need more healing as a Sonya, I go for Shot of Fury plus heal. And that is actually pretty correct versus their team, because they have a lot of range which can kite me pretty easily. So I do want to have enough Fury to sustain myself with my E. So they're going to be doing the bottom Merc camp here. I'm going to start blocking here a bit of damage. I'm getting pretty low here. They used all of their spells, so I'm going to start whirling there, but yeah, that was too many people damaging me at once, 4 people, and our teammates are not there. So to be honest, that was my mistake there. I should have not actually contested that camp, because now that I noticed the minimap, Illidan was doing our camp, and of course Johanna is still on the top, so I shouldn't have contested this camp at all. That was a big mistake from me not watching the map, I can tell you that. And one tip I can give you in Grandmaster is always watch the map. That is something that is generally something that everyone should improve, even people in Grandmaster, because watching as much as possible is a very strong tool when it comes to managing how many teammates are near you, far away from you, and enemies, and vice versa. So their team is getting close to level 10 here. I'm just going to be soaking in the middle here, not pushing too deep. They have 16 coins there. They haven't delivered yet, which is pretty strange. They're going to secure a bottom more camp. I'm just going to hide in this fog, just to see if someone is going to push with those siege camp. I see 3 people on the top, so I feel I should start feeling a bit more confident, starting to defend versus the siege camp. Yep. Yeah, I'm just going to go. 0-2 is also on the top, so I don't feel like I'm going to be contested by the Vawa. Vawa is also on the top, so I can clear the siege camp pretty nicely. And generally our team successfully are trying not to go very deep, so they can get engaged by a level 10, which is excellent. I still see them on the map on the top there, so I continue to soak and try to remove the siege camp. We're getting closer to level 10 here, so that's going to be excellent. They have 22 coins and haven't delivered, which is pretty strange. I'm going to go for the leap. I'm actually going to try to get a sneak peek on the coins here. No one is near the coins yet. So, yeah, they're mainly contesting the top there. I don't know why. I feel like if I was their team, I would use my level 10 advantage to deliver the coins, to be honest. I think that's a bit of a... oh, there's a engage on Johanna here. Oh, Sylvanas died. Alright, Johanna is trying to survive there. She's going to go into the falling sword just to escape there. Engage from Vawa. I'm going to jump with the leap to try to give some stun on the Rhaegar to escape, but he's not going to be able to do that. I'm sustaining myself here with the whirlwind, but Polymorph is going to fuck me up. Illidan down. Only me and Johanna left, and this is looking pretty grim for our team. They have now 26 coins. That was a bad cutoff on the Sylvanas there, in my opinion. Now their team is going to go for the boss, and still they aren't delivering the coins. I mean, yeah, to be honest, I would go for the boss as well with 3 death. But generally, I wouldn't stay capped on so many coins. I mean, I would understand if you have like 14 or something, but 28 is a lot just to carry around, in my opinion. I would probably at some point make a move on the bot to contest. Alright, so yeah, there is they're scoring the boss there. Sylvanas is making an attempt to split push on the bottom with the siege camp. That's fine. I'm getting heavy engaged there by Vawa in 8C. Illidan is doing some damage, but Brightwing coming now. Double polymorph on Illidan there. That really sucks for him. He's going to actually get some very nice healing from his metamorphosis. Johanna going with the falling sword, and now I see a good opening here. 4 people are stacked. I'm going to engage any second now. 4-man stun. I'm going to whirlwind, regenerating my HP. Johanna is barely surviving. Illidan is going to follow up with the damage, and this went into a perfect counter engage from our team there on their team. Unfortunately, our Sylvanas did die on the bottom on the 0-2, but I think that went pretty well for us. They lost half of their coins there, as you see. I mean, if I defeated that boss, I would ping my team directly to go deliver those goddamn coins, man. You should never stack on so many coins. I think that was a minor mistake from them. They probably didn't imagine that we can turn them around so hard. But that was a pretty cocky play. Now I'm going to stun the 0-2 there, because Sylvanas not that good of a stun there, to be honest. We're in a void prison here. I'm just going to whirlwind to try to regenerate polymorph on me. I'm going to try to get back. My leap is on cooldown, but Johanna is just going to annihilate the Brightwing with the damage. Some casual whirlwind damage on the Vawa to finish her off. And we are again just stealing their coins here. And just turning the game into our advantage here, just because of their cockiness there. So Medivh is having some visual on us there, but he just cannot do that much good of a job pressure-wise. We're just going to try to get some extra coins and deliver on the bot again. 0-2 is just coming back to life. We have visual on them from the siege camp, so I think we can deliver pretty safely clear. Time is with the 17 coins. We just got 2 bots in a row, and they don't have any more coins. I mean, they had like 30 coins capped and just lost everything just because they, I don't know. They had at least 2 opportunities, good opportunities in my opinion, to deliver coins, and they missed on it. And now we're just getting some very nice siege damage value, giving us the extra experience from destroying forts. We're now raiding on experience just because of that bot reason. Now, I really feel like doing this merc camp on the bottom. Juhana's on the top, they managed to secure the top merc camp. We're just trying to get some extra coins to deliver our 3rd time. We're getting very close to level 16 as well. Juhana's getting some extra coins. Juhana though in a bad spot, they're getting caught by ATC. We see her on the minimap. 0-2 in Brighting following up. Juhana though has only 2 coins, so that's not big of a deal. But Illidan is coming now to the... What? Someone escaped there, I guess. 0-2. Juhana now engaging there. Not managing to do much. I'm going to double stun there. Polymorph on me. Void Prison on me. Illidan getting polymorph. Triple silence there. Excellent silence on Sylvanas. Illidan is going to follow up with some damage. He's taking a lot of damage. I'm going to whirlwind to cause kills. Brighton is going to die to casual damage. Illidan is going to follow up. 0-2 pretty well there. Trying to get the 0-2. He's going to blink out. Medivh now. Medivh is going to slip away from us. And that turned out pretty well for us. Wow. Sylvanas wants to split push, but I think it's just better for us to deliver coins and just push on the bottom. And Grubby is pretty impressed with the jump. I actually don't think that jump was that successful. It did still 2 people there, but I guess he said that it saved him, so that's pretty cool. Okay, that was a pretty fast commentary there. I need to take a breath. Right, so we have level 16, which is pretty good for us. We can put a lot of pressure in this fall in 30 seconds, I think. I have my leap up. Juhana now going on the 0-2 here, pretty nicely. And we have a merc on the top. Medivh is having visual on us. I have my leap back. Brightwing out of position. Alright, he's going to get back into position. She's going to go a bit aggressive there, but just because we have Sylvanas, just trying to do some siege damage. We're not really sure what exactly to do. Juhana is trying to do some stuff there. We see a pirate camp and a wolf fort. We decide to go for the wolf fort. Wow, that's Valado with the... Oh, Juhana getting polymorph there, stunned. I'm going to engage with the leap there just to give him some time to run. But Juhana is just going to die there. Void Prison on me as well. 8C missing the stage dive. He wants Sylvanas. That he would have been pretty nice on Juhana there, to be honest. Maybe Rhaegar was a bit out of position there. We're having some very nice walls, but generally we're 5 versus 4 here, so it's probably better to stop fighting at this point. I'm just trying to zone them from my team so they can escape. Yeah. That heal on Juhana would have been very important, by the way, because we really needed that front line, and just the heal number on the Juhana would have been quite a lot as well. Timing. I'm not really sure for the Juhana timings there. I didn't pay that much attention, but I felt like Rhaegar could have, with a closer position, turn the things to us. Oh, 0-2 engaging on the Illidan there on the bottom there though. What? Oh, oh, he picked the W talent, yeah. Oh boy. I didn't know, by the way, that you can do that on this map. It never crossed my mind, to be honest. That's something new I learned with Illidan now. That you might decide to use. That's like crossing half the map. It's pretty OP, in my opinion. Definitely a cool talent to have on Illidan on this map. They secured the boss again and won both, so I things look pretty even there. I'm a bit afraid of our bottom laners there, Japan and Sylvanas there. We have no vision on their team, so they might be closing on them. They're going to retreat. We're going to do some pretty fast boss damage there, to be honest. The boss isn't going to be that valuable to them. They though are going to have enough coins to deliver for another bolt. Though siege damage wise we are pretty equal. They we actually have more fort damage, more keep damage than them, so that's pretty cool for us. We also have still a bit of an experience lead. Medivh is roaming around here. They didn't manage to deliver the coins, which is pretty strange. They're lacking 2 coins. Alright, we see them on the side there. I don't want to engage yet. I'm going to stun HC. He is taking some very nice damage. I'm waiting for I'm going to leap. That was actually a bad leap there. I'm going to get polymorphed as well. Double polymorphed. Getting some very nice damage by the enemy team. Now Illidan is going to jump in to help me. Illidan getting a bit low there though. I'm going to start. Oh, the heal missed again. God damn it. That heal would have been very sweet. Now their team is on the run though. The Medivh portals are actually going to do a very good job protecting them. I see a Brightwing on the map getting chased by the... Oh, I'm going to grab a kill on the Medivh there. Johanna didn't manage to finish the kill on the Brightwing, and we're going to get level 20 here, and with 3 people dead, we're just going to close out this game. Yep. It's a very, very interesting game. Oh, finally the heal landing on a hand. Well, I guess it's better than nothing, but I felt like the heals could have been landed a bit better in some previous positions, but I can't blame him. Everyone played pretty well in general, so yeah, that is going to be a Sonya Overmind game, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And ooh, MVP 8C, 0 deaths. Wow, interesting. Well, guys, that's going to be everything from me from today. So thank you for watching, and until next time, stay righteous. About Illidan is going to get engaged with 8C as well. He did get stunned there. Illidan is going to get bursted, but double roots on the from the boson are double things. Well, I'm going to land a precision strike, bursting down the Brightwing. Our team is going to finish out the Valera, and we did a very, very nice play that keeps pushing the game into our advantage.